Disclaimer, I don't hate this game. In fact, I wholeheartedly believe with how much money the devs have made, they can make the best game this platform has ever seen if they really try and get help and hire out separate teams. And I say this in hopes that they would get their act together. This is not hating, this is just holding them accountable. Now let's begin. So, I wasn't gonna make another BLOXFRUIT video so soon, but these kids kept pulling my arm with their brainless comments, and I understand that BLOXFRUIT devs brainwashed these poor kids, thinking $40 for a single fruit was a good deal, but I'm not gonna talk about those kids. Okay, maybe a little. Here's some of the dumb comments I got from the BLOXFRUIT kids. Start with the mild one. Did you know that you're just too lazy to grind for a month? Holy shit. I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was this bad. Grinding for a month in any video game is crazy as it is, and especially if it's not an MMO, and especially if it's a Roblox game. That is crazy. Let's keep reading down. Let's read down the reply. So I replied, I'm not gonna say what I said, it's right there. But a person backed me up and said, not all of us can be a no-lifer and not touch grass for a month. Which is, I thought this was self-explanatory, but to the BLOXFRUIT kids, it's not. Apparently. Let's move on to the next one. So I'm just gonna scroll down this one little section. If you be in the second C vibe, it will be worse, but if you train in first C, you will learn a boot with an I for some reason. Don't be around max people and don't trust people say that fruit is bad. I don't know what this has to do with BLOXFRUIT's progression, but sure, let's see what the next person got to say. Try PvP, bro. Why does every BLOXFRUIT player think PvP is the solution? PvP has no reason to exist besides just to kill each other. There's no 1v1 modes, there's no rewards, there's no real reason to kill each other other than to kill each other. This is not a fighting game where there's rewards, ranks, and tournaments. There's no reason to think PvP is the real fun endgame, because that's not an endgame. Alright, next one. Speedrun. You know what's bad? It's you. And D, you know you're a failure. It's good because it's something you can be with your friends. I know we all hate grinding, but if you're already max level, you can PvP, and you can Levi hunt, and you can sea beast hunt, and it basically has 2.8 million visitees. All right, so yeah, it's spell half of this right, but I'll ignore that. Grinding, I guess. Sure, if he knows grinding's bad, I guess. I can PvP, as I said earlier, PvP is not the end game. Levi hunt is, you only need a Levi hunt one time if you want the fighting style, and then after that you really don't have to do it if you don't want to. You could sea beast hunt, but sea beast hunting only has one purpose, and that's money, and they're not very hard to kill. And I don't know why he brought up the visits, that's just not necessary. That's dumb. Next one, 4 words more popular than you. I don't remember ever talking about popularity other than it doesn't deserve the amount of players it has. But sure, if we're just gonna say that, Brian Higgs, I'm more popular than you if I want to go with the sub count. Breeze Higgs, and moving on. This one's my favorite. You don't understand the game is a gring game, and it is so that it get longer of the game. That's WHG. That means it's fun because that's what make you want to play it for longer. And there's also islands to make it more exciting, and also has fruit for a reason. That reason is that it makes you want to get better to get it. And if you get everything in game, it still doesn't end because you can also PvP through the game. And that one thing which makes fun are bosses and secret room plus meme fruit plus triple dark blade. I don't there's so much going on in this. The messed up grammar, the weird meme thing at the end, no, just pure wrong things, because an island in itself is not exciting. But I could go on and on. I have so many comments like this, and if I stayed here all day to talk about it, it would take forever. So go read my comments and go reply to them if you think they're dumb, or if you think they're right. I don't care. Just let's move on. All right, now that we're done laughing at those poor souls, let's move on to why you are here. As you read in those comments, a lot of people think that the devs work really hard on the game, but besides one person on the dev team, I'm pretty sure it's full of constant lies about content and release dates. And don't think I didn't bring a second source and some proof from their Twitters. Unlike the BLOXFRUIT youngins, I come in with proof I'm about to say. But before I go to their Twitter, let me get some info from my friend that's been playing BLOXFRUITs way longer than me and can tell me about the update droughts that came way before this.
Yeah.
So, hello. So this is my friend Keyshawn. He's a BLOXFRUIT veteran because I only joined right before update 20 launch. So he'll tell you about his experience pre-update 20 and how bad it was and how bad the devs didn't update the game then. So Keyshawn, tell him what you want to tell.
All right, so pre-update 20, we're gonna go to 19. Literally nothing. We waited 8 months. 8 months, mind you. This is before the sword rework. This is before Kitsune. This is before T-Rex, anything. Mammoth Sound. We had nothing. Even Leopard. We waited 8 months, and on that day, all they dropped was Leopard for 3,000 Robux. That should tell you right there that they're just money hungry because we didn't get anything else but Leopard after 8 months, and they want to price it around 3,000 Robux.
And me and him are both Destiny tryhards, so we're stupid with our money, but we're not that stupid. we both love some good DLC, but there was no content. One fruit does not count as content, guys. For 8 months of waiting, that's not okay. For how much money these guys are making, they are bigger than most AAA games. That is not okay, guys. Anything else?
No, that's really it. All we really got was Leopard, and then even after that, for anybody that's like, oh, PvP, you could still PvP and do all this, Leopard made PvP so much worse that people were actually leaving the game because you can just spam with it. Literally no other fruit could beat Leopard until Kitsune came out, or Dragon, or unless you're like a 30 million bounty tryhard. But even so, bounty doesn't matter. So really, it's a lose-lose situation. That's all I gotta.
And you heard how it's overpowered, right? It's still really good, but nowhere near as good as he says, obviously. You could just spam, what was it, Finger Revolver, I think was it?
All of the moves.
all of them, that's even worse. You could spam all the moves, and that's it, and you'd win. Just spamming. I know the game's not hard as it is, it was made for children. But you gotta realize, Leopard is the rarest fruit in the game. You're most likely never gonna roll it, unless your luck is God tier. So the only way you're realistically gonna get Leopard is to buy it for perm. And as you heard, 3,000 Robux. So the conversion rate for 3,000 is $30. $30 after 8 months for a fruit with no real content to test that fruit on that you already haven't been playing for who knows how long. Is this people? Are the kids just not picking up on this? This is just all bad. 8 months. 8 months. Destiny expansions come out in 8 months with seasons, and Destiny, and Destiny is in a bad place too. But if you think Destiny's in a bad place, BLOXFRUIT is in a 10 times worse place than Destiny will ever be. All right, you're good. All right, so what are your thoughts on the BLOXFRUIT as its current state right now?
Current state. So we are currently in update 20 as of February 12th, 2024. We were promised a Dragon rework on Christmas, still didn't get that. We did get a new fruit, which was Kitsune and T-Rex. Also got the Ghost rework that, it's all right. Really though, still waiting, really mad about that Dragon rework. When they were talking about update 20, we were supposed to get new islands, besides just Tiki Outpost. We were supposed to get new islands, and these new places, and other events. All we got was Levi, the sea events. Well, more sea events. And
one new island.
Yeah, one new island and a new sword, which is a shark anchor. Which is cool, and it's fine. For like the first 2 to 3 months.
It's fine for like the first week. We finished all of it, I think.
Well, yeah, I'm basing it off of like younger other players, so.
Okay.
But for people, I don't know. Update 20 was October, like October 21st, 23rd, 22nd, somewhere around that.
It was the 9th month of the year, I'm pretty sure.
Not definitely not.
Because we got the
definitely
roadmap
not.
like a week after, I'm pretty sure. Or was it like the day after the update came out? I don't know. It was close. It was really close after the launch of the update 20. And we got the roadmap.
Somewhere around September, October. Either way, that's when it dropped. It's currently February, and we've had nothing but just fruits. No new content to use those fruits on. Literally just PvP. And you might be like, oh, you can just level grind for those who haven't reached max level. It just sucks. And even when you're level grinding, you're not going to use other fruits besides Light and Buddha. Maybe Kitsune here and there, maybe T-Rex because of the M1. But you're not going to use any other one. It's literally no point in adding new fruits, but not adding any new content.
That's my main problem right there. That's my main problem right there. Why are they adding all of these fucking fruits if there's nothing to use them on? PvP is not the end game. There should be actual hard bosses. There should be 1v1 matches. There should be game mode to use these fruits. There's no reason I'll use these fruits other than visual effects. That's the main problem that I have with this game. Continue.
Okay. So as he was saying, literally no content. Right now, I'm fighting a sea beast because there's literally nothing else to do. PvP, people are just staying in spawn, AFK, not doing anything, not even playing the game. I'll go to second sea, same thing, except people are actually trading, and that's really about it. All there is to do is these sea events. I'm not kidding. There's literally just sea events. And mind you, it's not even hard. Just pull out magma, or second version magma.
Yeah, literally just pull out magma.
You're just going to be so fast. It's not challenging whatsoever, and it sucks because there's really nothing else to do. That's all.
It's that simple, guys. I mean, I don't even have to say this, and this is coming from a die-hard BLOXFRUIT fan. This guy has spent probably too much money on BLOXFRUITs. I'm not gonna say how much because I think I can do the math in my head if I wanted to, but it's probably not the best because he is a die-hard fan and he wants the game to succeed. I want this game to succeed, but under these devs, it's just not gonna happen. And as I will go on later in the video, I will show off their Twitter and their posts about all the lies they've done and all the pictures and stuff they promised that still hasn't came out a year later from those posts' launch. I'm not a hater, guys. I'm just holding these guys accountable. There's a difference. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, actually, one more topic, real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah. You're good.
It's like I played Destiny for so long, bro, and if I thought that was money hungry until I got to this game.
Preach.
You literally can't have fun in this game unless you're pay to win, because you're gonna be begging for fruits, yeah, but that takes up way too much time. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay for them, or if you're like younger, you're gonna ask your mom for like their credit card, which is gonna get annoying.
And it's not a good thing to do in the first place.
Exactly. So it's just like, oh, I want to use magma, but nobody else has it. So let me just pull out my card and buy perm magma. Now I have perm magma. Time to never use this again. It baffles me how messed up it is that they can be so money hungry and not put out any kind of content. It's literally been it's what, February, and we haven't gotten any real content since October, September.
And that real content was one boss, the Levi.
Exactly.
And I guess you can count the Terror Shark as well, but sure. But one real boss. Yeah, one real boss is a Levi, and then you got Sharkacre. You never have to fight Terror Shark again. Same thing with Levi. But at least the Levi is an actual like unique concept. And as he said, if you don't have a fruit, say the higher tier fruits, you're most likely never gonna roll them. It's just, and if you never roll them, you're never gonna get to use them. The only realistic way most people have the higher tier fruits, such as Leopard, Kitsune, T-Rex, Dragon, is via perm, because your luck of just rolling them based on the gacha system is just never gonna happen. And if it does, you can't switch off of it because you'll lose it immediately.
Exactly.
So it's it's a whole, I don't have a problem with gotcha systems in games. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem with using it though to entice children to spend ridiculous money on one moveset though. I do have a problem with that because that's just not good. Because for $40, you can get so many games. Like, you can get Deep Woken and still have tons of Robux left over. If we're talking off Roblox, off platform, you can get Power World, all the Fallout Game of the Year editions together. There's so many games you can get for 40, multiple games you can get for 40. That will give you 10 times more enjoyment than BLOXFRUITs. It's just sad to see all these kids defend this game when the devs clearly only care about money. And it has the potential to be a great game. You can see the blueprint for it, but the devs don't care. They'll promise and promise, but they'll never actually give. Imagine if they gave away one free perm fruit of your choosing, but that will never happen. That's not happening. Hey, I know like Genshin Impact. I hate Genshin Impact. Not because I just don't like gacha games, but at least that game has the decency of giving you free stuff when they do mess up or do problems or delays. When has BLOXFRUIT ever given you something for delays? A code that resets your skill points. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's not like I can just get that with frags. That's crazy. I hate all these devs. I'll be real. But I don't hate them because they're bad people. I hate them because they're manipulators of children. And there's only one good person on the team. I don't remember his name right now. I have him talking about later in the video. He's the visual effects person. He made the T-Rex and Kitsune fruit. He's relatively new on the team. And he is carrying so fucking hard right now. It is not okay. If it wasn't for him, the money these guys would be making would be literally zero. Because all the updates they've released have been this guy's work. Zero. The T-Rex and the Kitsune was made by this one dude. He's done more work in 1 month than most of these guys done in their whole time working on this game. Crazy. Crazy. All right, well, any final thoughts this time, Keyshawn?
Nope, I think I'm good for now.
All right, guys, as you heard here, I'll talk about more of the Twitter posts later in the video, like right after this segment. But here's another person with the same ideas, not because I forced him, but because he just realized that it's bad. They're bad devs. Because we're Destiny players. We'll take abuse, but there's only a certain point we can take. Next segment. All right, now that we're done talking about with my friend, let's go into recent content. So let's start from the start of last year to the start of this year. So that's a total of 6 posts in a year, which is surprisingly small for how big the game is, but maybe they're all good. So let's start with the first one. On 2/25/23, they posted this. Over the past few months, the devs team has expanded and has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to prepare for a wave of massive, in all caps by the way, updates for BLOXFRUITs. So let's see what pictures they used to show us and what's in-game and what isn't. Mind you, this post is a year old now. First, we have this revamped city. Not in the game. Next, we have this player profile and search system. Is that in the game? Surely, right? Nope. Next, a bar or a tavern. Is that in the game? You know my answer. It's not. And last pick. It looks like new sword models. So this had to come in update 20, right? Nope. I can't lie, like this work looked good, it just never came out. And it's been over a year now. This was just the first post. We still have 2 more to go. Here's the next one. It says they're updating outdated areas. Okay, that's good. Let's see what's in the game. New city in the second sea. Twitter codes. This one is in the game, but you want to know why? Because it's for the plushies that sell to make even more money off the little kids, so they get a code from the plushie. And since it's money related, of course that's out, right? Because that's what they care about. And then this, I can't tell you what this is. Maybe it's a battle pass of some kind with rewards, but nope, it's not in the game either, so we may never know. So next is a reworked punk hazard. Surely that's in the game. You know these devs, of course it's not. I'm gonna beat this dead horse into the ground until these kids snap out of it. In this next post, they said they're gonna try to make it a true RPG with character progression and exploration. What a load of lies, but let's see. This post, I'm pretty sure became the scroll system that we have today. But instead of whatever this is, we got a super simple scroll system to enchant weapons. But I believe the only reason we got something similar is because scrolls cross Robux. And you know, devs love money. So if it's more ways to scam kids to pay for something, they will add it before any real changes or improvements. Now we have the big offender. The roadmap. If you're a BLOXFRUIT player, you've definitely seen this. It has the ghost fruit being added, Kitsune, and the dragon rework, and the bonus things. And the bonus thing turned out to be the T-Rex fruit. But only 2 of these things released. And 1 didn't even release on time. So the Halloween update came out on November 2nd, 2023, which is after Halloween, mind you. So it was over by the time it came out. You're supposed to release holiday events before the holiday happens to build type, but whatever. Next, December 15th, the Kitsune update. All right, a month apart. That's not too bad, right? They added the kit fruit, new accessories, and a weapon, and a hockey color. This is a good update. Not for how long the wait was, but it was a good update. If they consistently updated the game like this, but instead of like a month and a half, it was 1 to 2 weeks, this game would be great at the pace it would go, but they're not doing that. And I know there's some people that will say that the team isn't big enough, they don't have the manpower. All right, let me do an extreme lowball real quick. So the Kitsune update dropped. There was around 1 million players playing at that time. And let's say 50K players bought Perm Kitsune. And that's lowballing, it probably did more. That would be $2 million, and I'm lowballing. Now, Roblox takes a cut, but there's probably still have over 1,500,000 bucks from that update alone. So imagine all the game passes and other Perm fruits they've made. They've probably made $30 million. And I'm still lowballing, they probably made more. They have more budget for literally anything they want to do in the game. They can hire a team, live nice cushy lives, and never touch it again and still get constant updates. So I don't understand where the manpower and then their indie is it's just not a good argument. I need these people to stop treating them like indie devs. They're the biggest game on the platform, have more players than most AAA games. It's just, get it out your head. And their scope of the game clearly is not indie style. They want a big open RPG, but they clearly have shown nothing in that way. They have not given us any true RPG elements of any kind. So, I think it's time they stepped up to play and invest in themselves and invest into the game. They would make even more money too if they were consistent, because if Kitsune proved anything, just 1 fruit will cause millions of kids to buy it. And I'm not knocking on their bag, but I am knocking on their laziness. And I save the best for last, or the worst. I don't know how you think of it, but let's get into it. The Dragon rework. As of the day of this recording, it is 2/12/24, and it's still not out. Not a peep. And clearly on the roadmap, it was supposed to be at the end of 2023. And I know they had to change the model because of copyright or whatever, but does changing the Dragon model really take 2 months and 12 days? Plus, because it's still not out? I don't think it does. I can get a DN dev and ask them, but that might be too much for them to handle. So, this video is a wake-up call to the devs. Well, except one. Safi? I don't know how to say this guy's name, but he does the visuals and he's rather new. He did the Kitsune and T-Rex, and this guy is carrying this game on his back. If it wasn't for them, they wouldn't be making millions. So, good job, man. You gotta stop carrying so hard though, your back must be hurting. To all the other devs though, wake up and either spend that money on a better team or more devs, or do some real work. Like and subscribe, Zazels and Zazettes. Peace! Are they winners, are they sinners, cause this country, there's a fair night for a night, inside and done. There's a question of fun, and for those with us with divine attainment, extermination is entertainment. No, guard solo, fuck yeah.